Is a spiritual and philosophical organization working for the last 100 years. This institution was started by a modern mystic philosopher, popularly known as Gurudev Dr. Ranade at Pune on 1/8/1924. And in 1952, the institution has been shifted to Belgaum, and the present headquarter building was constructed in the year 1964 and 65, and the foundation stone for the institution was laid by V.D. Jatti, then Finance Minister of Karnataka. And on 15/12/1965, the present headquarter building where we are sitting was inaugurated by S. Radhakrishnan, the then President and King Philosopher of the country. He personally came and inaugurated this particular institution. At that time, even the Karnataka Chief Minister, Shri Nislingappa, was also present, and all the dignitaries who were followers of Gurudev Ranade were also present. The theme of this institution is one God, one world, and one humanity. This institution is not advocating any one philosophy of any one religion or any sampradayik philosophy. According to Gurudev Dr. Ranade, as on today also, the child of God's creation comes to this world without name and without religion. We used to give religion to that child, name to that particular child, and he will be compartmentalized. His thought process would be compartmentalized, And ultimately, every religion, every philosophy wanted that a human being be the super best human being, loving every creature in this particular cosmos, was the basic theme of this particular institution. Hence, we used to work in this particular process, especially focusing on the students' community, especially the students of education, because they are going to be teachers, students of MBA, students of Ayurvedic college. Like that we are working for the last so many years. We have got a wonderful library also, catering the needs of the students who are aspiring for competitive examination. That has been started with the help of Rotary International, Rotary Club of Belagavi. Mr. Sachin Pichu, the famous lawyer, was instrumental for that. Other than that, the student who doesn't have place to sit, doesn't have books to read, you don't have beautiful environment to sit and read and concentrate and meditate, we are providing all those facilities to the students who are coming here seeking that particular wisdom of knowledge. And today is the 68th Punyatithi of Gurudev Dr. Ranade. Gurudev Dr. Ranade, born at Jamkhandi, educated at Jamkhandi, later on shifted to Pune. He was working in Ferguson College. He was working in Wellington College as professor. Then he shifted to Allahabad University, Prayagraj today. He was head of the Department of Philosophy there. He retired as Vice Chancellor of Allahabad University. And Dr. Rajendra Prasad, Dr. Radhakrishnan, Dr. Shankardaya Sharma were all his great admirers and followers. During his lifetime, Gurudev has written around 30 books, and we are publishing those books. We have started celebration of this particular centenary year from 1 May to 2024, and it is going to be closing in the month of August 2025. And this particular place we are not utilizing for any commercial activities. We are totally focusing and using this institution to promote the harmony, to promote the meditation, to promote the spiritual values, to promote the ethical standard of the students, to promote one's thinking globally and love each other and respect the cosmic power created by God. Every religion has named God in their own fashion, but Gurudev said that it is an ultimate reality is God. You may call it as per your wish and will, as per your perception, as per your philosophy of your own religion. Hence, we thought of organizing half-day conference for the students today to mark the 68th Punyatithi of Gurudev Dr. R.D. Ranade. Gurudev Ranade's spiritual relics have been preserved in this particular institution, and to enthuse the heart and soul of the students to face this particular world with all love and affection, with great knowledge of wisdom of God. Hence today we have invited as a chief guest to inaugurate this particular conference Rotarian Sharad Pai, who is a well-known personality in this particular area. On behalf of Academy of Comparative Philosophy and Religion and on behalf of all of you, I wholeheartedly welcome Sharad Pai sir to this particular conference, and I would like to introduce him that he is Governor Rotarian Sharad Pai sir, born in Kumta and brought up at Belagavi, a Rotarian of RC Belagav, which is 84-year-old and second oldest club in the district 3170, has been a member for over 32 years, a man who is known as Anna to the young and old in Rotary. Initially only in India, but after attending the International Assembly at Florida, he is known as Anna across Rotary International. Sharad Pai sir is by profession is an industrialist, manufacturer of industrial valves, as well having interest in large-scale farming. In fact, sir, I was not knowing that you are also a farmer, because I also personally a farmer and do profess that particular thing till date, sir, and is a great farmer also. And he is recipient of many awards as an industrial and as farmer by state and union government of India. Among them are, he is the best small-scale industrialist by government of Karnataka. He is an innovative farmer by Central Silk Board, Ministry of Textile, Government of India, Krishi Pandit by Yale University, doctorate at Bharati Vidyapit for evolving unique method of vermicomposting named as Sharad Pai method, been on the advisory board on state farming mission and as well as research advisor committee member on Central Silk Board. Sir is married to Padmaja, daughter of Mr. N.D. Prabhu, former chairman and managing director of Canara Bank, blessed with a son Rotarian Chetan, is married to Dr. Pooja, grandson Avirat, granddaughter Smaya. It is his brief introduction, and once again I welcome to the spiritual and philosophical institution. ಅವರು ಕೂಡ ಇನ್ನೊಬ್ಬರು ಇವತ್ತು ಅವರು ರಿಸೋರ್ಸ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಆಗಿ ಬಂದಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಡಿ.ಜಿ. ಕುಲಕರ್ಣಿ ಸರ್. Dr. D.G. Kulkarni sir is a renowned educationist and director, Maratha Mandal Engineering College, Belagavi. I am also, with all great respect, welcoming Sir D.G. Kulkarni sir. And on the dais you will find another Jeevan Katav. Jeevan Katav sir is also Rotarian, I think. He is also Rotarian, but he is advocating meditation methodology through this Heartfulness Institution of Ramachandra Mission, Hyderabad. He is going to conduct meditation class for you, and I welcome him also. And the other person is a very, that is, Belli Kodilin youngster Ashok Poddar sir. Ashok Poddar sir is a very renowned advocate and he is our senior chairman. I welcome him also. ಮತ್ತೆ KLES ಸಂಸ್ಥೆ IMER ದಿಂದ, KLES BM ಕಂಕನವಾಡಿ ಆಯುರ್ವೇದಿಕ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ, ರಾಣಿ ಚೆನ್ನಮ್ಮ ಯೂನಿವರ್ಸಿಟಿ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಮರಾಠಿ, KLE MBA ಕಾಲೇಜಿನಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಗುರುದೇವ್ ಫಾಲೋವರ್ಸ್ ಬಂದಿರೋರು ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ, ಗುರುಗಳಿಗೆ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಯ ಪರವಾಗಿ ಅನಂತ ವಂದನೆಗಳನ್ನು ಸಲ್ಲಿಸ್ತಾ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಾನು ಸ್ವಾಗತವನ್ನ ಕೋರಿ ನಾನು ಎರಡು ಮಾತುಗಳಿಗೆ ವಿರಾಮವನ್ನು ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ. ಜೈ ಶ್ರೀ ಗುರುದೇವ್.
The trustee of ACPR to present a I request Suhas Joshi sir, trustee of ACPR, to present a flower.
Jeevan. He is the district secretary of Rotary District 3170. I'll speak about little bit of Rotary because I am the grand ambassador of Rotary. And expanding just the way the Gurudev, how he is expanding our philosophy, we also have a philosophy of Paul Harris. He is the district 3170 district secretary administration. Our district spanning from the 5 revenue district of Maharashtra, that is Sindhudurg, Kolhapur, Kolhapur rural, Ichhalkaranji, Jaisinghpur, Bidar, Sangli, Ichhalkaranji, all that part, and then entire state of Goa, and then south down it is Belgaum, Bagalkot, Bijapur, Ranade, Dharwad, Hubli, this part, Gadag, all this part constitutes a single district 3170. And for that, there will be one governor every year. And of course, my another friend who is here, Bhavan Deshpande, he was the governor during 22-23, and he is also here. Durle sir, Barcelona phone ಮಾಡಿದರೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿದರೆ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ somehow I managed because it is my last leg. I will be relinquishing my duties on 30th of June. My good friend, another friend who is the past president, assistant governor for district 770, Sachin, then Joshi Sahib is my neighbor. I found that I am not somewhere lost. I am here within the people who I know. Thank you very much for calling. Be part of your the student conference on Academy of Comparative Philosophy and Religion. I never prepare my speech because you don't know what kind of an occasion is there and what you have to speak. If it is really changes, then it will be very difficult to prepare at that moment of time. But I always try to give my best to talk from my heart. Today, if at all I have to say something, I am enlightened to become probably a follower of Gurudev, because we also believe in the philosophy what he says. One God, one word, one humanity. He has never said about any religion which you said. We also believe in that. That is, we call it the diversity. We don't believe in caste, we don't believe in creed, we don't believe in color, we don't believe in language. We don't believe even in gender. Because all are equal. That's why this organization is in 220 countries. 1.4 million people follow this organization for their core values and the work what they do. And exactly it's the same thing which I was there in the library. There I have read one nice statement of Gurudev Dr. Ranade. The publication work is more durable than work in marble. Instead of raising building, we should attend to publishing important works. This is exactly I thought I will speak on. Because what you do, you have to create stories. What you work, people have to speak. People have to talk about your work. Then they publish it in the media. That is exactly what we expect. The generation which we are almost finishing, and your generation is getting started. And what we say is, if at all you want to protect the next generation, you have to serve this generation with excellence. That is what exactly we are all probably doing it. Not that we are doing great work, but probably we are trying to do something to protect our next generation which is sitting in front of me. That is what is our motto. So, our core values, sir, is also having a 5 core values, which if you take, it is almost equal to the people who have started this organization, or the person who has inculcated that philosophy. We believe in service. Out of 5 core values, we believe in service. That is where we do a lot of program on whether it is humanity or parental care, maybe on environment, maybe on, we have got 7 areas of focus. Basic education, water and sanitation, they are all our area of focus. In that area of focus we work. And that's how we have found that philosophy here is service. And that is what we do. We collect almost 0.5 5 billion, I mean half billion, that is $500 million all over the world and work on the humanitarian program of these 70 areas of focus, including peace. Then, probably in our country, we are the highest recipient of the money what we collect all over the world. Although we call ourselves as a developing country, but we still need lot of service in the official areas. That's what we do. Second one, what we think is, friendship. Only when people come together, when we meet together, when we talk to each other together and sitting at one place and have a cup of coffee, we start working on thinking of such philosophies, what one God, one world, one humanity we are talking about. We start thinking about doing something in the society. And that is how we call it as a membership and things like that. We come together and form a club and start working on it. One of the programs which Sachin has done it during his presidency is establishing one library here. This is how we start working. He would not have thought when he was not a non-Rotarian. He would have just thought, he would have come here, prayed, whatever the philosophy what is taught here, but he would not have thought of doing something that what he has done. That is what Rotary does. We have done so many programs on humanity like which we did last year when I was one of the grand man. That is 0.7 million liters of sewage water converted into white water. The philosophy here or the principle here is to save the potable water, not the conversion of the sewage water. Save the potable water for which we can use this water. This is what the service, this is also called as service. And then we call it as an integrity. We all Rotarians should have some integrity in when we are preaching something to others. So integrity is very, very important part of our philosophy. As well as probably Gurudev must have said the same thing, that one should be very pure heart and pure mind to, when you are serving to others. Because why I am saying, ladies and gentlemen here, because you are in the threshold of getting into adult, age. You are also going to start your career. You are also going to start to be a very good citizen of this country. This is all is very important that you should have an integrity, and then only people will start believing you. And that is how when we, put one Rotary pin here, people will believe us because Rotarians always follow the integrity. That is what we talk. Then we talk about diversity, which I have already spoken. We don't believe in anything but one God, one world and one humanity. This is what we also practice. And then the last one is leadership, which for you, I said, you have to be the leader in the world. You have to be the leader in the community. You have to be the leader in the society. You are the leader in your own profession where you are working. That's how you are called into the Rotary. Only when you excel in your vocation, profession, then only you will be called as we invite you to be a member. Nobody can apply for membership here. We invite. Then only you can become a member. This is how the Rotary works, because I am a grand ambassador, I should speak about Rotary. And that too, I should speak about what is common between this philosophy and our philosophy. 1906 and 1924 you said, almost same, 20 years of difference of same philosophy. All these leaders which I found, sir, they have the similar philosophy. Because of that they become so big. When so popular or people follow. Otherwise, without a right philosophy, nobody can follow you. Now, Jeevan follows the Ramakrishna mission philosophy. Probably I am not a very academic man. In the morning I say, Om Bhuru Som Tasavitore number Go Devasidi Mai Devo Prachodayata Sharanaga Dinata Paritrana Prayane Savartharte Devi Narayani Namustute. This is what I recite. In this, my Guruji or the person who has taught me this mantra, he said, everything is there. It is for you pray for the God, to the God for the peace, harmony, and everybody is good. This is the gist of this, mantra. So everybody does, one or other way. That philosophy is followed by them because they believe in that. And this is how you are all here. My 15 minutes are over. Right, thank you very much. So I am done with my address as well. I want to wish you, because as I said, you are our future, you are our next generation. We need you We may have a threat, but who is the artificial intelligence? We ourselves is the artificial intelligence. So you think about all this adaptability and getting this word of a proper, when we write something and we ask AI, it will only correct, it will not generate. You have to give the inputs, isn't it? How many of you, work with artificial intelligence? How many of you? How many? Can you raise hand? How many? Only few. Oh, right. So, yes. So, this is, see, it will not tell you what you have to do. It will ask you the input. And that who is the input who is giving? Nobody can give. Only humans can give. That is how the artificial intelligence works. It is not a threat. It is your intelligence will convert it into probably an answer for you. So, your intelligence is intact. Don't be under fear of or afraid of artificial intelligence. It is going to be the next generation, and that is where you are. When we saw the computer for the first time, it was probably half of this room was the first computer of 256 KB. We saw it was first in Belgaum by Steel, and we used to go through 3 rooms washing our feet. Today we are on a mobile. We are having 8 GB or 10 GB or 12 GB RAM. So that is how the generation has started. Has converted from 1980 to 2025, just 45 years. And now this is going to be a different world, and probably we are not there. But Rotary wants you to be a very successful entrepreneur, professional, a good citizen of this country. And thank you very much, sir, for calling me here and giving me an opportunity to speak to the young blood. And I am also feeling that I am younger than what I belong to the age. Thank you very much. God bless everyone.
All the trustees of ACPR for giving us an opportunity to come here and give you a taste of meditation. So in the time given to me, that is 15 minutes, I cannot talk much about meditation. Maybe we may have give this training of meditation, and it is absolutely free throughout the world in 160 countries. Heartfulness offers this meditation training free of cost through 17,000 certified meditation, and I want you to have the taste of that. But first thing I would like to tell you that the biggest misconception is mental thoughts. So please bear this in mind that thoughts will be there, but we are going to train our mind to ignore the thoughts. And the technique of meditation, what Pranahuti or yogic transmission. The trainer transmits a yogic energy to your heart, which makes it very right from the first session. And this meditation has got nothing to do with any religion, caste or creed. Gently close your eyes. You may cross the legs at the ankle and keep your hands clasped on. Gently close your eyes. We will relax each and every muscle of our body. Bring your attention to your feet and imagine divine energy from Mother Earth entering your feet. And it is this divine energy slowly rising up into your legs. Now bring attention to your calf muscles and feel the muscles relax. Let the muscles loose. This divine healing energy is now rising up, passing through your thighs. Keep the energy spreading onto your stomach. Bring attention to your see the muscles relaxed. They are all becoming loose. The divine energy is now spreading onto your chest area, and all the muscles of your chest area are getting loose, relax. Source of divine light is already present in your heart and it is attracting you from within. Try to feel the divinity in your heart. Relax in that thought.
चारों धाम आए हैं, बजाओ ढोल, स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। मेरी चौखट पे चलकर आज चारों धाम आए हैं। तुमको पाके क्या पाया है, तुमको पाके क्या पाया है, सृष्टि के कण कण से पूछो। तुमको होने का दुख क्या है, कौशल्या के मन से पूछो। संदेश आज खुशियों के, संदेश आज खुशियों के, हमारे नाम आए हैं। मेरी चौखट पे चलकर आज चारों धाम आए हैं। बजाओ ढोल, स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं। बोलो सियावर रामचंद्र की, पवन सुत हनुमान की, भारत माता की।
All the office bearers of ACPR, all the professors, wonderful students, a very good morning to all of you. After that dazzling song and the energy it brought, and the calmness that Jeevan Khatau brought, मेरे को क्या बात करना मालूम ही नहीं पड़ रहा है। It is so difficult, to speak after two wonderful sessions. One is a calming session and one is a very energetic session. Today's topic that I'm supposed to speak is happiness. Okay, let it not be a one way. Okay, let's have a two-way dialogue. Yeah, somebody's wife is calling. How many of you want to be happy? Raise your hand. How many of you want to be happy? Be honest with yourself. How many of you want to be happy? Okay. Very nice. Very nice. You have to excuse me and my language because what I am speaking will be in context with the topic. I understand that I am in a very spiritual place, but maybe some of the language will not be suitable for this ambience, but it is in context with the topic that I am talking. So excuse me for that. We want to be happy. You want to be. You are not. Simple question. Simple question. You are not happy? You are not happy? You are not happy. You are happy or not happy? Tell me this. You are happy? Or not happy? Why do you raise your hand? Isn't it? Just two things. Can you create darkness? Yes or no? Yes? How? How? Okay, I'll come back. How can you create darkness?
By reducing the light.
By reducing the? You want to reduce light? Is she right? You want to reduce light or? Closing your eyes. Closing your eyes, that is you stop light. Isn't it? That means you cannot create darkness. You cannot create darkness. Darkness comes by the absence of brightness. बहुत ज़्यादा philosophy में I don't want to go. I want to talk to you young philosophy. Something that you and I understand. There is nothing called darkness. I cannot create darkness. It is absence of light that brings in darkness. It is absence of contentment. It is absence of satisfaction that brings in unhappiness. We are not, friends, born to be unhappy. Please understand. No. We are not born to be unhappy. Don't search for happiness. Don't search for happiness. लोग ना पैसा गोला करते हैं बैंक में डालने के लिए. क्यों? रिटायरमेंट के बाद यूरोप को टूर को जाएगा 60 साल. तब तक they want to go to Singapore. So they collect money. Why? I and my wife want to go to Singapore. In their 40 years of life, they don't even go to Kolhapur. They don't want to spend money to go to Kolhapur. They don't see the world. They are missing something very badly. I believe there are a lot of MBA students here. Yeah. Just to tell you, I was associated with the JIT MBA, the first head of the department of the MBA of JIT College. When I was there, we started there. And the first head of the department of Jain Engineering College MBA. Then we moved to KE MBA from 2014 onwards, and I think Kirti was a student there. So I'm part of MBA and mechanical faculty. Okay? So just to tell you something. Okay. MBA Andreno. What is MBA? BBA Andreno. ಹೌದಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಾಗ ಕೂತ್ರೆ ಏನೇನೂ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. MBA ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮನಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಡಾಡೋದು. ಮನಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಡ್ಡಾಡೋದು. BB ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೀದಿ ಬೀದಿ ಅಡ್ಡಾಡೋದು. ಇವು ಎರಡು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ you do these two things, the amount of knowledge you will gain by exploration, you will not think about wanting happiness, you will be very happy. मनी बिट नोड्री तुम्ही घर सोडून बघा, तुम्ही सगळीकडे फिरा, सगळ्या कॉर्नरला जावा आणि बघा लोक कसे जगतात. हाऊ डू दे लिव्ह. एक पाय नसते, आंधळे असतात, 2 वेळ जेवायला पुन्हा अन्न नसतंय, झोपटपटीने देते. But these people are happy. One day I asked one lady, she sells flowers, okay, just behind Shani Mandir. So we took flowers from her and we said, Aji, you daily ಬರ್ತೀರಿ? Oh, ನಾನು daily ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. Then my wife asked this lady, ನೀವು ಡಬ್ಬಿ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀರೇನಾ? Then she said, ಹೌದ್ರಿ, ಡಬ್ಬಿ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ. ಯಾವಾಗ ಡಬ್ಬಿ ಕಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತೀನಿ? ಯಾವಾಗಲೇ? And then this lady had tears in her eyes. She said, ಇವತ್ತು ನೋಡವ್ವ, ಬರೀ ಚಹಾ ಕುಡಿದು ಬಂದೀನಿ. ನಾನು ಮನ್ಯಾಗ ನನ್ನ ಸೊಸೆ ಡಬ್ಬಿನ ಕಟ್ಕೊಡ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. My daughter-in-law did not give me dabba, ನಾನು ಬರೀ ಚಹಾ ಕುಡಿದು ಬಂದೀನಿ. And she had tears in her eyes. I don't know what happened. Kalagi jigo hocha. We started feeling so weak and so desperate. Then there was another man sitting beside. Then he told us, there's a rickshaw fellow there. One rickshaw fellow. Last 20 years, that rickshaw fellow brings her some food, some fruits and gifts. Last 20 years. 20 ವರ್ಷ. No relation between this lady and the rickshaw fellow. relationship. That lady, 65, 70 years old lady, who comes to sell flowers, the flowers that go to the Shani temple, which goes to the feet of the god, that lady suffers. That lady comes from her home only with a cup of tea. And when people came to know about her story, believe me, all the people around there, Aki kade banda, amavasya divasa, Aki kade banda, hooin har tagotare. Why? Because they want to help her. आज कितने लोगों ने यहाँ पे चाय पी के नाश्ता करके आए बोलो? Are we not fortunate? Are we not fortunate? We are very fortunate. We are very fortunate. Every moment is happiness. Don't procrastinate the event and the moment for happiness. नहीं मिलेगा. आज का दिन आज का ऐसा है, यही खुशी का दिन है. This is what it is. Don't search for happiness. The very unfortunate incident that happened in Bangalore 2 days back, 11 people died, and in today's paper I read that there was an 11 years old girl, 15 years old girl, there was a girl who did not know anything about cricket, was not a fan of cricket, but she got stuck up and she died. She did not know anything about cricket, she didn't even want to go there, her friends took her there and went, and she died. उनके फैमिली को क्या हुआ होगा? What would have happened to their family? Those people who did not die there, who lived, what may be going in their mind? Thank God I didn't get stuck up there. Isn't it? Friends, we all were not, we didn't give an application to be born. We gave application to be born? No. We are destined to be born to two people who we call parents. We didn't invite our presence in this world. No. So God has brought us here. Some power has brought us here because we should do something good to this universe. So we are here. And the very fact that you understand, you realize and you internalize that yes, I am born. I am born and I have absolutely no contribution in my birth. Absolutely, we have no contribution in our birth. If this gets into your mind, you will understand the importance of life. तब लाइफ का हमको इम्पोर्टेंस पता चलता है. आज हमारे पास दो पाँव हैं, तो हाथ है, हम देख सकते हैं, बात कर सकते हैं. कितनी खुशी की बात है. When think of happiness, look at those people who don't have a body like you, who don't have eyesight like you, who cannot speak like you, who cannot stand up on their legs like you, who don't have the money to go to the college, who cannot wear an apron like you, who cannot wear a t-shirt like you with a logo, who cannot wear shoes, who cannot wear a specs because you can see well. Look at those people, you will start feeling happy. You will feel blessed, you will feel gratitude. Gurudev Ranade's philosophy of happiness was, first is self-realization. पहले खुद को पहचान, मैं क्या हूँ? Do I deserve something that my parents cannot afford? Do I deserve it? अब नीचे से ऊपर तक, I'm very sorry, I'll be a little curt. नीचे से ऊपर तक आपके पास जो भी है, उसमें से आपका योगदान क्या है? What is your contribution in anything that you have got here right now? nothing. Absolutely nothing. What you own is only one thing. You own your breath. You breathe. That's what you own. Nothing else. Then why not be happy? Why not be happy? Why not be grateful? हमने grateful होना छोड़ दिया है लाइफ में. There's no gratitude. Father, mother give you the fees, they give you the mobile, they give you the clothes. We feel that उनका वो हमारा हक है. हमारा हक है. It is our right. It is a right that they do this to us. It is not our right, friends. I think Brad Butler is not here, but I know of one student in KD who had slapped him. And I tell you the reason. The reason was, he was celebrating his birthday. And triple decker cakes, mood layer cake with cream. Happy birthday. And in the college campus, he has bought a cake. And he cut the cake. He is giving the cake to everybody. And birthday bumps. Adani ಏನು ಹುಚ್ಚ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಮುಕ್ಳೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಒದಿರು. ಕೈ ಹಿಡಿದು you hit the bumps. I don't know what is the logic. Correct? Birthday bumps, correct? Birthday bumps. I saw from top. I came first. I slapped him. Boys were very, you know, you touch students, you beg के तो रहता, professor तो हाथ लगे strike करेंगे, कर बोला सारे strike करना कर. They went. Then I told all the students, you do your strike, but let me tell you one thing. After that you do. This boy's mother washes vessels in 4 houses in the morning. She stays in a shed and eats the food that the owners give her. The father is paralytic, not working, and this mother washing vessels at home with the maid's work. She also asked some food to take to her husband. ಆ ರೊಕ್ಕದಾಗ ಆಕಿ ಫೀ ತುಂಬೆ ಈ ಮಗ ಟ್ರಿಪಲ್ ಡೆಕ್ಕರ್ ಕೇಕ್ ತಗೊಂಡು he is celebrating. You tell me honestly, does he have this right? Tell me honestly, yes or no? Their mother and father would be struggling to earn, but they will never ever make their children understand or know what difficulty they are undergoing. But how much we are responsible? Professor Bhushin, to what extent are we responsible for that? तो हैप्पीनेस कहाँ से स्टार्ट होता है भाई? हैप्पीनेस कंटेंटमेंट से स्टार्ट होता है. आई एम कंटेंटेड. The moment you feel that you are contented, you just say how you will feel. Be frank about your background. Don't hide. Don't mask. Don't mask yourself. Don't mask your family. There's nothing great about it. I don't have anything branded on me today, and I keep telling them everywhere. I don't have anything branded. सब local है. एक watch है branded. वो भी मेरा ससुर ने दिया उसके बेटी से शादी करने के लिए. He gave me. So लेके जाओ मेरी बेटी को लेके जा. उसके साथ एक टाइटल तो मस्त लेके जा. एक ही है मेरे पास. ब्रांडेड पर कुछ ब्रांडेड नहीं है. क्या फर्क पड़ेगा? किसका पैसा है? तो आज का हैप्पीनेस और तब का हैप्पीनेस में बहुत फर्क है. I'm talking to you about happiness when probably Jinli sir, me, Ashok, आम्ही सगळे जेव्हा छोटे होतो आम्हाला खुशी काय होती सर? खुशी was small small things. छोटा छोटा चीज. वो शेंगा मिलता है में स्कूल में ऐसा गोल गोल करके शेंगा देते हैं, है ना? विद छिलका. वो 10 पैसे का शेंगा मिलता था, तो हम लोग जाके 10 पैसे का 2 जन लेते थे शेंगा. ओके, और ब्रदर सिस्टर शुड टेक द शेंगा, वो कोन बना के एंड कम बैक होम. बाद में मला 12 आले, तुला 13 आले. वी टू काउंट इट. मेरे को 12 आया, तेरे को 13 आया, मेरे को 13 आया, खुशी. आई गॉट 13 शेंगास. घर में ब्रेड लेके आते थे स्लाइस, किसको सबसे मोटा स्लाइस मिल रहा था वो हैप्पी. दैट वाज हैप्पीनेस फॉर अस. अभी टोटली चेंज. फेसबुक का मैं बड़े मोरल लाइक बंदा हूं, आई एम अनहैप्पी. शेंगा ಅಂತ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಶೇಂಗಾ ಬರೆ ಬಾರ್ನೆ ತಿಂತಾರೆ ಮಂದಿ ಈಗ ಮನೆ ತಿನ್ನೋದು ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರೆ. I didn't get likes, unhappy. I didn't get so many views, unhappy. My reels are not moving, unhappy. He didn't look at me, unhappy. She didn't wish me for my birthday, she forgot my birthday, unhappy. Today we are becoming unhappy for really no reason. कारण ही नहीं उसमें. हमारे टाइम में ना when we were in college, sir, engineering college आम्ही आर्टलेसच्या कॅम्पस मध्ये होतो. आर्टलेस कॅम्पस. You know, when now the BBAs are there, engineering first year, we didn't have a building, KB building was not at that time. First year was there. What a campus. Greenery, all commerce college, arts college, girls all there, you know. We have to talk that language, sir, here. Correct, Kishore sir? Barabar, so even EA grade. So तभी कैसा, you know, we used to sit at mathematics class. Our college should start at 7:30, 8:30, 9:30, because we didn't have place. 10 o'clock, the Lingaraj College, Commerce College students used to come from the gate, used to come walking. हम लोग यहाँ पे 2 क्लास हमारा हिंदी बोर्ड के ऊपर, 3rd क्लास थोड़ा यहाँ थोड़ा बाहर. कौन आ रहा है? हमारा हैप्पीनेस नॉट ओनली लुकिंग and allocating. So we were 3 friends, and there one is coming with a red dress, one is coming blue dress, one is coming green dress. A लाल वाली तेरी, blue तेरी, yellow मेरी. अल्ले allotment. अतः कितना बुद्ध ना बोल रहा, that was the happiest thing. In case she laughs or smiles, no, yeah. So happy. Those days of happiness. Today, you saw the Rapido का advertisement? हाँ? देखा ना Rapido? I broke up with Rohan. देखा वो? I broke up with Rohan. Yeah, you broke up with Rohan? टक करके Rapido का गाड़ी आता, उसका फ्रेंड आके बाजू में बैठती, और एक आते बाजू में बैठती, और एक लाता बाजू में बैठा. लास्ट वाले क्या करते? You broke up with Rohan? Wow, I counted that. So somebody else's loss is my profit. I still remember. Nam builder result notice board का करते थे. They should put results on the notice board. So we should go to see the results. So one of my friends went. He saw his results. One subject failed. Full upset. ಯಾಕೋ ಬಾಳು ಏನಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಲೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಒಂದು ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಲೆ ಕಣ್ಣಾಗಿ ಹಿಸ್ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ವಿಲ್ ಕಮ್. ಅವನು ನೋಡ್ತಾನೆ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್, ಅವ್ನು 2 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೋಗ್ಯಾವ. ಏ ಕಾಯ ನಿಂದೇನಂತಲೇ 2 ಹುಡುಗರೆ ಹೌದಾ ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ವಾಸ್ ಮೈ another the boy will come. He'll say 3 ಹೋಗ್ಯಾವ ನಿಂದೇನಂತಲೇ 3 ಹೋದು ಹೌದಾ ನನ್ನ ಅಮ್ಮ ಹೋದು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅನ್ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಟು ಹ್ಯಾಪಿನೆಸ್ ಪಟಾಕತ್ತೆ ಒಂದು ಮನೆಗೆ ಏ ಅವ್ವ ಈ ಲಾಟೆಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು ಫೇಲ್ ಆಗಿನಂತ ಸಚಿನ್ 3 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ has bold ಆಕಿ 4 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಕಿ 3 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಈಕಿ 2 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ನಾನು 1 ಸಬ್ಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಹೌದಾ ಪುಟ್ಟಪ್ಪ ಶೀರಾ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಬಾ. So we have happiness in somebody else's sphere. ಅವನು ಅಷ್ಟು ಹೋಗೋದು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತ. So you know we have stopped understanding the difference between happiness and joy. What I was talking all this time was joy, it was not happiness. Joy is short-lived. It is the euphoria. It is instant. It is having some stimulus. It's joy. पट करके आता है, पट करके जाता है. We mix up happiness and joy. Happiness can be felt on your face. It can be felt on your body language. It can be felt on your speech, in your speech. It can be felt in your behaviors. तो बहुत बार ना हम लोग हैप्पीनेस और जॉय को बहुत हम लोग कंफ्यूज कर देते हैं. If you decide, I'm contented today, I'm good today, I'm nice today. What Mr. Jivan was saying, you know, heartfulness. There's something like truth. If that feeling is there to you, and there is no comparison, you will never ever feel that you want to be happy. You will never feel you want to be happy. Every moment would be a happy moment. Some days back I was not very well. So I was down with a little bad pneumonia. So I had a lot of breathing problem and a lot of issues. And they said, doctor said, literally I was breathless. So they said, you have to be admitted to the hospital. I said, I'm not getting admitted to a hospital. They said, why? I said, you don't have good nurses there. Doctor started laughing. बोले ज़्यादा को सांस लेने का नहीं आ रहा है. तेरे को निमोनिया हुआ अब तो अभी भी जोक कर रहा है. और सवाल जोक करने का नहीं है. सवाल है I'm breathing. If I die in my house, you want to treat me at home. And believe me, all my treatment I took at home. And what you were saying, sir, meditation. This was again somebody told me. Meditate with affirmation. Meditate with affirmation that I'm going to feel good. I'm going to feel okay. I'm going to be good and I'm going to go back to work. Affirmations. The moment you start saying that, the moment you start affirming, things start becoming good. The moment you start getting negative thoughts, you're going to attract only negative energies into your life. उतना ही होता है कुछ नहीं. Friends, the difference between Jnana Avastha and Jiva Avastha, there are 2 avasthas. Jiva Avastha are animals and Jnana Avastha is human beings. Jiva Avastha जो है, जो animals हैं, they are always happy. Why they don't get depression? Have you seen your cat going into depression? नहीं, खाता है, पीता है, घूमता है, आराम से आता है, बैठता है. तो They don't get depression. I don't think so these animals are sick. Because only the difference between Jiva Avastha, that is the animal life, and Gyan Avastha, that is human life, the only difference between two things are that in the Gyan Avastha, that human beings, we have a will to live. We have a will to live, and we have a will to live happily. We have a will to live happily. And that will to live happily, that makes us different from the animals. And that will, the will to live happily, makes us do a lot of things that are not required, which animals don't do. एक एनिमल अपना खाना फ्रिज में रखता है कल के लिए? नहीं रखता है. He doesn't store, he doesn't stock. If a lion is not hungry, he will not prey. It will not kill. उसके सामने एक डेयर भी गया तो it will not kill. It will not prey. He is not hungry, it will not. He will just sleep. He will drink water when it is thirsty. He will eat when it is hungry. It doesn't store food, and hence it is 24/7 happy. But human beings are exactly opposite. Because we have the will to live and to live happily, we feel very insecure. And that insecurity causes unhappiness. That is the root cause of all illness. कल क्या होगा किसको पता? गा रहा है ना? कल क्या होगा किसको पता? अभी जिंदगी का ले लो मजा. We are worried for tomorrow. My future, my tomorrow, my life, my wife, my children, my grandchildren, house for them, bungalow for them, fixed deposit for them, land for them. The willingness to live happily is the cause of most of us being unhappy. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Comparison is the cause of all unhappiness. Today's life. Aki kade iPhone ada, nan kade iPhone illa. He has got this bike, I have got this bike. They have got this, I have got this. The moment the comparison starts, what you are doing is you are closing all the brightness in your life, and that is why you get darkness, and that is what is unhappiness. That's all. ज़्यादा philosophy में कुछ भी नहीं है. Accept life as it comes. You are unique. Your parents are unique. Your DNA is unique. Each one of you is meant to do something in this world. Each one of you. I cannot do something that Jiri sir has done. Jiri sir cannot do something that Jivan Khattal sir has done. Jivan Khattal cannot do something that maybe our Shalom Bhai has done. Each one of us have been born without an invitation. We are not applicants to be born. First you have to realize that. That is, you are a prasad of God, you are a prasad of the Almighty, that you have come here as a human being. That is, you are here on this earth or you are here on this universe for some purpose. Some purpose. And no purpose is small and big. No purpose is small and big. Everybody cannot become Narendra Modi. Everybody cannot become the Prime Minister of India. Everybody cannot become Bill Gates. If we can understand that each one of us cannot become something that the other has become, then you will understand that you are destined to become something, do something. And when you start believing your destiny, you start feeling very happy about it. अपेक्षा नाही, आयुष्यात जास्ती अपेक्षा करू नका, नुसतं आपलं काम करणे. मार्ग दाखवतो देव, गुरुदेव. He will show you the mark, he will show you the path, what you are supposed to do. So friends, don't look how to be happy tomorrow. I want to be happy tomorrow. I want to be happy next month. We don't timetable our happiness. We don't do it. Every morsel of food जब तुम खाते हो ना, every morsel, you please practice this. Please practice this. Today you just practice this. When you take a morsel of food in your hand, हातात घ्या, you feel it. Okay, how you are saying meditation, you feel that energy. You feel that anna in your hand. You feel it, you feel that taste. You are not even eaten it. You are not even eaten it. You feel it, you feel the value of it. You say that you are so fortunate that eating and sitting and eating that little bit of chapati and little bit of rice and having a little bit of tea. You be thankful for that one tooth that you are eating. You see how you are happy, you see how you feel happy. For me, gratitude is meditation. For me, meditation is when you do something, some work, when you're studying, when you're doing some work, sports, drawing, anything, you involve yourself so much into it कि आजू-बाजू में क्या चल रहा है तुमको पता नहीं है. Your mother is come and kept a cup of tea here and says, अरे रजा चहा पी आणि चहा ठेवलंय तिथं चहा गार झालंय पण तुम्हाला ध्यानात नाही आहे, तुम्ही करण्यामध्ये बिझी आहे. मला ते मेडिटेशन आहे in excess. Your concentration, your focus, your decluttered mind and the ability to realize that nothing is belonging to you, it has been given by your parents and you have to repay it back. If this reality sinks into you, you will feel happiness every moment. Every moment. आज सकाळी मी टिफिन करून आलो. I had tiffin in the morning. Yesterday, my wife cooked a little rice and dal. And unfortunately, my neighbors got home. So they made a little avlaki and all. I ate the avlaki, came back home. They rice rahila. I told my wife, rice ಹೋಗಿ ಇವತ್ತು ಟಿಫಿನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಡ. ಅದ ರೈಸ್ ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಹಾಕು. ಶೇಂಗಾ ಹಾಕು, ಒಗ್ಗರಣೆ ಹಾಕು, ಚಿತ್ರಾನ್ನ ಮಾಡು. I'll have a ಚಿತ್ರಾನ್ನ and go. I'll have a ಚಿತ್ರಾನ್ನ and go. She said, ನಿನ್ನಿಂದಲ್ಲ. I said, ಏನು ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. Many times you go to the hotel. Do you know that the rice is freshly cooked? That anna is having value. And I don't feel ashamed to tell this in front of people, friends. I don't feel ashamed. ತಂಗ್ಳ ಅನ್ನ ಒಗೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಒಗೆಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಮನೆ ತಿಂತೀವಿ. But then I see some people, they get tiffin from home. I feel so bad. They give it to the dogs, stray dogs, and they go in the canteen and they eat. मत लाओ ना डब्बा फिर, मत लो, क्यों वेस्ट कर रहे हो? क्यों वेस्ट कर रहे हो? आपका हक क्या बनता है वेस्ट करने के? क्या हक है हमारा? When we have not yet, managed to earn something for ourselves, do we have the right to demand and command our requirements? Is a big question. You reduce your demand. From today, you reduce your demand. You say, I'm happy in whatever I'm having. And you send out a note of gratitude to those people who have helped you. Either it may be admissions, either it may be a father who have paid the fees. Okay, maybe it's a friend who has helped you. एक phone call करके उनको बोलो, अरे thanks यार दोस्त, नीना help मारिया ना दिल से चिपको. Phone your mother and father and thank you, you have paid fees, so I am here. You just say that, and you see how you will feel. gratitude. So how many minutes? Okay, gratitude. You will feel happiness radiating into you. So friends, just to put it very quickly, happiness then and now were the same. It was the same. It is only a mindset. Purely a mindset. Don't wait to be happy tomorrow. Don't wait to be happy like a pay packet which comes in the first week of a month. Say, I'm happy now, right now. Okay? Subramanian, can I take just 2 minutes? And 2 minutes? Okay? Sure. Okay, when Sir sang such a wonderful song, let's all join together. You know the song? When I'm happy and I know. When you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Okay? Shall we do that? Okay? Let's see. Well, let's end it very, very happily. Alright? Anybody can sing? Good singer here? Okay, let's see how many of you have the energy to come over. Come, somebody. Yeah. Some smart Indian girl boy. Quickly. Nobody? Okay. We all sing together? Okay? Alright, let's start. 1, 2, 3. When you're happy and you know, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. When you're happy and you know, clap your hands. When you're happy and you know, pat your cheeks. Both hands. When you're happy and you know, pat your cheeks. When you're happy and you know, and you really want to show. When you're happy and you know, clap your cheeks. Very nice. Okay, so be happy, have fun. Okay, life is all about energy. Be the bright side. Don't stop the brightness. You'll never ever be unhappy. Sir, thank you very much for calling me here, inviting me here. Thank you. God bless you.
He has published 4 books. So I welcome you, sir. We are glad to have you here. Thank you.
First question was, list the most 10 memorable events of your life. First question. List the most 10 memorable events of your life. Second question was, people were categorized and given. Surprisingly, the response is, in the memorable events of life, nothing came related to work. You work for 40 years, 8 hours in a day, and it never figured as the most memorable event of your life. First, none of the student folks mentioned education as an enjoyable experience. No, it is not that. Third one, still more worrying, is none of the women folk mentioned laboring as an enjoyable event of their life. This is not my survey. This was conducted across the globe almost 10 times. In all the 10 times, this is the history. Question is, you work for 40 years and that doesn't figure out as an enjoyable experience. You study for 12 to 14 years and that doesn't figure out as happiest experience. Somewhere we have missed the bus. We need to rethink in terms of where we have missed the bus, and I am going to come out with respect to that. Let me start with one example. All of you know who is JFK? JFK. John F. Kennedy. Okay? President of US, right? How he became president is a very interesting. Please don't do this in this college. Just take it as an example. Okay? One day, all students decided tomorrow we will go on strike. Okay? All of them will go on strike, but the schedule was fixed. 10 of 10 o'clock we are in the class. At 10, we will go for strike. Fantastic idea. All students came. They sat. First hour was, second hour is almost going to be over. It is 10 o'clock. What should happen now? What should happen? Strike. Right? Idea is fine. But who is the first one to get up? Suppose I am taking a lecture and he was sitting in front of me. Who is the first one to get up and go out is a big question. Everybody was looking left and right. Nobody was trying to, having that daring nature to get up and go. John F. Kennedy got up, went out. Everybody followed him and said, what a great leader, what a great leader, what a great leader. Actually, John F. Kennedy had not come to the class on the previous day. He didn't know what is happening on the college on that day. That there is going to be a strike. But at 10 o'clock, he had a nature call which he could not control. So he ran to toilet at 10 o'clock. He ran to toilet at 10 o'clock. But what is the people telling them? What a great leader, what a great leader, what a great leader. The moment somebody says you are a great leader, your subconscious mind is triggered to become great. Unfortunately, in the entire education, we have never triggered our subconscious mind by both teachers and the parents. We have never triggered the subconscious mind. I'll give one more example of this. That's why John F. Kennedy wrote, "Destiny of me becoming the president of US was written in toilet." This is what he wrote. Okay. Let me give another example. All of you watch Olympics, right? Javelin throw you have seen? When javelin throw is going on, they have kept a shot put next to it. People think, okay, next event maybe shot put, they have kept shot put. Actually, the shot put is not kept for that. The person who is throwing javelin will come and hold this shot put for a few moments. Then he keeps it down. The moment he keeps it down and holds the javelin, what do you feel? It was so light. The moment your subconscious mind says, so light, 1 meter extra. Same environment, same person, everything is same, 1 meter extra, because your subconscious mind is triggered that it is very light. Have you ever thought of triggering your subconscious mind in any point of time? You are weak, you don't know anything. The moment you do all these things, your subconscious mind only accepts what it is being told. I'll give one more example. The moment you hear this, probably you will be surprised that it can happen like this. There was one serial coming in TV. Ramesh was the host. Okay? Ramesh is the host. His Kateyala Jeevana was this one. Mother comes. He is interviewing the mother. Please mark the words carefully. Mother had a first baby. The boy grew up to be 3 years. Second boy was born. All were very happy in the family. Now one is still this one. For first 3 months, the child did not move his hands and legs. The child did not move his hands and legs. The mother was worried. She asked, when will my child move his hands and legs? Doctor said, I cannot tell lie, but I can't expect that mentally handicapped. That means boy is mentally handicapped, he cannot move his hands and legs. In the span of 1 year, the father dies, the child's father dies. Imagine the plight of the mother. No husband, one child 5 years, another child mentally handicapped. That is the situation at home. And they bring the second child on the stage. The second child is working in Infosys as software engineer. Mentally handicapped. He is working in Infosys as software engineer, not with any backdoor entry. For mentally handicapped, there is 5% quota, 1% quota. He did not use that. He used general merit and went to what is it? Engineering, completed joint Infosys. Mentally handicapped. For first 5 years, he could not grip a pen. The mother said, "You are absolutely normal. You are perfectly alright. God has made you 100% right." Consistently, she fed the child that you are 100% normal, 100% normal. Subconscious mind believes and it acts upon it. The point where I want to say is, please trigger your subconscious mind in a right way. I am going to be the CEO of this company. Mention that, repeat it 10 times, 100% your subconscious mind will trigger actions to such a way that you will become CEO. But unfortunately, none of our minds are triggered at all. I will give one example at home. My daughter was just around 4 years. Milkman rings a bell, and child obviously is more curious. She goes with a bowl. He puts 2 liters of milk. Child is coming. Inside, mother will say, "Nitya, be careful." Earlier she was coming comfortably. The moment the mother says, "Be careful," hand starts trembling. "Be careful, 2 liters will fall down." 2 liters gone. Who is the culprit here? Mother. Why? She has triggered the subconscious mind that milk is going to fall. It will fall. Unfortunately, it is not happening that we have triggered our subconscious mind in a right way. Both as teachers and parents. We need to look from that perspective. The day you start looking at it, you will find heaven and earth difference in your own behavior. Your subconscious mind will trigger your actions to see to it that what you have believed is going to happen. Do you want to test your subconscious mind? Do you want to test? Very simple exercise. Normally you get up at 6, 7, 8, whatever it is, I don't know what the college timings here. Tomorrow, you have to get up at 4 o'clock. Sleep at 4, 5, don't worry. Sleep at 4, 5. I'm giving that promotion. But you have to get up at what? 4 o'clock. To get up at 4, no calls from your parents, no alarm, nothing, no clock in your room. Before going to bed, I am getting up at 4 o'clock. I will get up at 4 o'clock. Definitely I get up at 4 o'clock. Repeat 5 times and sleep. 3:55, wonderful kick will be there, not from parents. Subconscious mind will kick you and tell, you wanted to get up at 4 o'clock, you are still snoring. Go and see the time also at 3:59. You don't need anything. Go and practice it, it's going to happen. That should trigger in, as teachers, as parents, how should we trigger the subconscious mind? Please trigger the subconscious mind. Ultimately, it's bound to transform everybody in all aspects. First. Second one. There is a king. He wanted his prince to be a better king. I think your parents also wish that I have studied in this college. My son or daughter should go to IIT or NIT. You got your parents have high expectations. So the king wanted his prince to be a better king. There was no training like this. He sent him to sage. Sage was praying in forest. Prince went and said, "King has sent me to get trained under you." The sage did not open the eyes. He said, "Okay, go to the forest, stay in forest for a week, come and narrate what sounds you hear." Prince lost a hopeless exercise, assignment. How is it going? I was thinking I will taught archery, sword and other things, but he has given a meaningless exercise in terms of identifying the sound, not to disobey. He went into the forest, stayed in forest for a week, came back and said, when a tree falls, it gives the sound, roaring of lion, howling of ox. He gave a good list of sounds which he heard. He said, but any good work. Go back to the forest. Stay in forest for 1 more week. Tell me what more sounds you hear other than what you hear. Sage felt already 1 week is a waste. Second week is going to be waste, not to disobey. Nobody ate. He went back to the forest, stayed in forest for second week, came back. Second time, he says, when everything is silent, I can tell where is the river. The moment of river, I can feel that and tell river is this side. First example he used. Second one, most important. He says, I will stand, I will tell which tree is behind me without looking at it. By the sound. If it is a banana plant, the sound made is different. If it is a bamboo plant, the sound made is different. Just by hearing to the sound, I can tell which tree is behind me. This he told him. Second. Says you are a very good one. Go back to the forest, stay for one more week, come and tell me what more you hear. This time again he got irritated, already 2 weeks the waste. He went back to the forest, stayed in forest for a week, third week, came back. Third time he said, all of you have seen touch me not? Leaves? Mimosa plant, touch me not. The moment you touch, it closes. After a few moments it opens up. Flower closes, opens up. He says, when the mimosa plant closes or opens up, it gives a crickling sound. You cannot hear just by clicking. Even if you keep the most powerful mic, you can't hear that sound. You have to be absorbed with the process of opening and closing, then you can hear this. He said these things in the third attempt. That is, flower closes, flower opens, you will hear a sound. Mimosa plant opens up, closes, I hear a crickling sound. He said this is the third attempt. Sage said, you've done excellent work. Go back to the kingdom and rule, he said. Prince lost all the patience. What the hell have you taught me the last 3 weeks? You asked me to hear this sound, that sound, and now you are telling that I am going to be a great king. Sage said, mark my words carefully. The sage said, hearing the unheard is more important. Hearing the unheard is more important. Common man has plenty of problems. He will not come and tell you, I have this problem, I have that problem. Looking at the face, if you are in a position to understand the feelings, you are going to be a great managers. You are going to be managers. If you want to be a good manager, nobody is going to come and tell you. Can you feel what the customer wants? Can you feel what the employee wants? If you are in a position to feel the person on the other end, you are going to be a good manager. You are going to be a good CEO. Hearing the unheard. So please develop that habit of hearing the unheard. Most challenging, most difficult, but an aspect which is essential. Third story. All of you heard of Dead Sea? Dead Sea. Why is it called dead? Okay, salt is heavenly side, but why should it be called dead? High salt sea you can call it.
It's not connected to any other ocean.
It's not connecting to any other ocean. Next, anybody else? Why it should be called dead?
We can't sink it.
You will not die there?
We can't sink.
You cannot sink, that means you will not die. Right? Then why they should call Dead Sea? It should be called living sea, no? When you cannot die. It's first thing. Dead Sea is not a sea, it is a lake. First. Dead Sea is not a sea, it is a lake. There is no life around the Dead Sea. I think somebody said salt content is very high. It is almost 40% more than your sea. Because salt content is so high, what happens? No life around it. No flora, no fauna, no fish, nothing. 100% nothing is there except your salt. That is why it is called Dead Sea. Nothing is there. Exactly opposite to Dead Sea, there is something called Sea of Galilee. It is also not a sea, it is a lake. Sea of Galilee is full of flora, full of fauna, full greenery. You name any species, all species are there in that Sea of Galilee. Dead Sea, nothing is there. Sea of Galilee, you will find everything. The beauty is after this. Dead Sea is Jordan. The river which flows to Sea of Galilee is also Jordan. In both cases, the basic river which flows into Dead Sea is again Sea, Jordan, River Jordan. Sea of Galilee, which river goes? River Jordan. Same river going to two different places. One is totally dead, whereas other is 100% living. What makes a difference? Dead Sea, there are no outlets to it. Water comes, there is no outlets to go, water will evaporate, salt becomes high, therefore 35 to 40% more than sea because salt is very high, everything is dead. Sea of Galilee, it doesn't store anything. Whatever comes will go. Various tributaries are there, from there, the moment river comes, it flows away. The day you start giving everything, you become like. The day you start thinking in terms of accumulation, you become a dead sea. It is what is expected is, the more you share with other people, you become more and more lively. That is why be a Sea of Galilee. Share. Whatever, some thoughts are there, some friend has not come to the class, go and knock the door, explain to him, let him score more marks. Nothing wrong, but you get the wisdom. The more you share, you become livelier. This is the concept from your riverside. Real life map into this. All of you know Rockefeller. At the age of 25, he owned the richest oil territory in US. At the age of 31, he almost had 80% of US oil just one with him. At the age of 40, he became the first billionaire in the whole world, richest man. 51 years, at the age of 51, he had some health issues. He was admitted to hospital. This person is the richest man in the whole world. What is his food? One milk and one biscuit. One glass of milk and biscuit. Richest man in the world cannot eat anything. Okay? And one night he had a dream. Then I don't think it was a dream. God is such a wonderful designer. He has said that while going, will you take anything? It's nothing. You can't not any position to take. That is the God's traffic which is being created. You cannot carry anything. So Rockefeller said, I am going to die. So much wealth is there, but am I in a position to carry anything? No. He called all his advisors. He said, donate all my funds. Now, doctor who said, he said, you are going to die in 1 year. Maximum you can live is 1 year. 54 you are supposed to die. He says, we cannot do anything with respect to this. So he called, he started donating, he created charity, he created hospitals, he created research centers. He started getting the highest scientists to come out with innovation for society. In the span of, he started delivering spiritual lectures. Okay? At the age of 53, he started giving out everything. The day he started giving out, biological transformation started taking place in the body. He started finding happiness in people. The moment he started finding happiness in people, some hormone is generated, which whatever the physical illness was there was cured. Doctor said you will not get cured, but entire thing started curing. In a span of few years, he came back to almost in a position as a normal person. He lived for another 40 years, died at the age of 93 years. What does that mean? The day you start giving out, the day you start sharing, once you may not have money to share. Can you not share happiness? I am not expecting you. He had money also he shared. But why don't you share happiness? Why don't you show empathy? Why don't you is your courtesy. The day you start thinking on that, all the God is a wonderful designer, I said. The greatest pharmacy is in your body, it is not outside. The greatest pharmacy is in the body. He creates all that. And this pharmacy which is created in the body doesn't have side effects. Outside you take tablets, you got a side effect. But all the things which get generated by sharing happiness, whatever you share wisdom, go and tap somebody, pray for somebody's health. You may not have met, but I can still pray for somebody. The day you start doing all these things, your biological condition is triggered in such a way that you become 100% healthy. You don't need external pharmacy or doctors to treat you. You have to think from that perspective. I think what Dr. D.G. Kulkarni was mentioning is all coming. You may not realize it, but it is a matter of time. In due course of time, it is bound to happen. There is no doubt about this. Let me take the next example. I think some of you, anybody stays in a hostel here? Anybody? Let us raise your hands. Don't worry. Oh, fine, thank you. Scene in hostel. There's a scene in the hostel. Morning, you get up. Somebody says, good morning, how are you? What else he said? Good morning, how are you? I did not get sleep here. Full of mosquitoes, fan was not working. One simple question of good morning and how are you? What do you come up with? Big list of problems, right? Do you think I am interested in your problems? 70% people are not interested. 70% people in this world are not interested in your problems. Nobody is interested. 30% are happy that you have a problem. Yes, he has not slept. He will not attend the class. He will not be knowing anything. Be worried about that 30% who celebrate your problems. I think that 30% must have become 50% now. Be very careful. Under that case, how do you behave, how do you react is all very, very important. Okay? Let me go to the next one. Can I have mic? Yeah. I'll just have a small activity. I want all of you to be involved with the net. 1 minute, not more than that. Will all be involved? Because I am going to take feedback after that. Yeah. Just close your eyes. Sincerely close your eyes. Everybody, you are sitting in my auto with your most loveliest sister who is 3 years old. I am an auto driver. You are sitting in my auto with your loveliest sister who is 3 years old, whom you love very, very much. If you are elders, think that your daughter is there, who is 3 years and whom you love your daughter very much. And driver, you are sitting with your sister who is 3 years old, or a daughter who is 3 years old, whom you love very much. I start driving, I drive very fast. Suddenly there is a big ditch, I don't care for it. The wheel goes into the ditch, you jump up. Suddenly you come across a red signal, you don't stop at the red signal, you go into the signal, suddenly a big truck comes, you narrowly escape, and then you stop. Come on, don't worry, whatever comes to your mind. There is nothing like history in this. You know history. Your first thing is whether my sister is safe. That's the first reaction. That's called primary reaction. Immediately, you shift to secondary reaction. What is the secondary reaction? Luckily, nobody started me when I went to you. Who the hell gave you driving license? Useless fellow? Huh? I mean, naturally, do you think as a driver I keep quiet? I'm dead. You're alive. Did I call you to come and sit in my auto? You came and sat. Then go. Pay the money, go. you are extending your primary reaction one stage ahead. Do you think driver will scold you back? Sorry. What is that you have done? You have extended the primary reaction one stage ahead. The day you start extending your primary reactions, there will be significant difference in the whole environment in and around you. I'll give one example, one more example. Say, my daughter is going to school in the morning, okay? She gets into the bus goes, and you will find the exam paper is here, the writing material is here, hall ticket is here, let us say, and the food which you have to carry is here in the house. Daughter has come. What is the first reaction? Primary reaction. What happened to my child? Poor child, right? Primary reaction. You don't hold to that primary reaction. Immediately, I'll call my wife. Careless woman. You don't know. Can you not prepare the child? Can you not send the child with all the things? You are scolding your wife. Do you think wife will keep quiet? Wife will not keep quiet. Why? Do you think I am only the parent? Huh? You are also father. You should take care of your child. You are not extending your primary reaction. You are going to secondary reaction. Throughout the day, you and your wife will fight. Night you sleep that side, you sleep this side. Whole day gone. Extend the primary reaction. What is your primary reaction? Care for your child. Now, I am extending the primary reaction as a father. Extending primary reaction as father. Oh, I know you are very busy. All through the night you have been preparing the child and other things. I should have taken care. And my responsibility. This is what husband says. Do you think wife will scold you? No, you are working in office. You also have your own stress. It is my responsibility to be doubly care. Please extend the primary reaction 1 minute extra. You will find heaven and earth difference between the whole environment changes. And I went to Shumaga once. Normally when you go to a new place, I go and walk in for 4:35. At 5 o'clock, there was a garbage truck. They were all making arrangements for the city to this one, collecting it. One person along with me was coming from the other end. He had a garbage in his bag, his one hand. He threw it. On what? The truck. It should go and fall in the truck. Unfortunately, it fell in the middle of the road. Where is the garbage now? Middle of the road. Entire everything is split. Plastic has torn. If you are a driver of that truck, what is your immediate reaction? You scold. So what is the driver said, I tell you. Driver immediately said to the people, no sir, really wanted to throw in, what is it? This one, by mistake it has fallen. Please collect. The moment he said this, the fellow who had gone forward came back running, collected it in the hand, threw it in, and then went back. Just because he extended the primary reaction of concern for the other person. Had he scolded, can you not do it properly in the dustbin? He says, it is your job, do it. So, it depends on how do you extend your primary reactions as stage. The day you start doing it, probably you will find the environment in and around you totally different, which will carry you forward life. So, how much time I have? 5 minutes. Okay. Last incident, I will give it. There was a basketball match. 1 minute was left. The difference between winning and losing team was 53 points. The team which was winning had 53 points more than the losing team. How much time left? 1 minute. Even in the last 1 minute, one player from the winning team was running around trying to grab the ball and then basket it. The match was over, and then one press reporter just asked him, "You very well knew the match is already won. 53 points, you really cannot do anything. Match was already won. But why were you still struggling to grab the ball and basket?" He said, "Mark my words, I'm not here to play for winning or losing. Every moment I play, I'm inflicting somebody in the stadium who is looking at me. If I'm callous, I'm going to affect my callous behavior. So, every moment I need to contribute. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. I repeat, you never get second chance to make first impression. Every moment you are contributing. The day you think that the next moment you are going to contribute and add value to it, definitely you will be 100% successful. All meditation, what DGK was telling, will be a part and parcel of it because you are involved with it all the time. If you are not involved, it is not going to happen. To close, you heard practice makes man perfect. Yes or no? You accept it? Yes? 100% wrong. Practice makes a man perfect is wrong. Perfect practice makes a man perfect. If you have a wrong practice and you continue to do the same thing all the time, you are never going to achieve. As a student or as a faculty, identify what is the perfect practice. If you don't know what is the perfect practice and you continue to do it, probably we are not going to be in this. Get the perfect practice, whatever may be your perfect practice in every aspect of your life. If you do it, 100% sure you will have a wonderful life. To close, start enjoying your profession. You will be on a permanent holiday. Start enjoying your profession. You will be on a permanent holiday. Wherever you go, you enjoy that process. I don't think so you will expect I need a holiday, I need a break. That's what meditation is all about. Giving 100%. So thank you very much for giving me this opportunity, and I want to learn from this one, charitable function, and the purpose for which you have been driving. Definitely it motivates all of us. Thank you for the opportunity having me. Thank you very much.
Shri Gurudev. A students' conference for half day was resolved and planned to enthuse your all souls. That was the only simple intention. And we could able to compose this program with 2 lectures from 2 eminent scholars, that is Dr. Dr. sir, and another one by Dr. Umesh Bhushi, who is Professor of Emeritus, Department of Business Studies, Vishweshwaraya Technological University, PG Center, Belagavi, and one meditation session, a small meditation session from Jivan Katal, who is the Heartfulness Meditation Center head, who is promoting meditation. I think students across the communities and across the colleges from different faculties, Ayurveda college students, students from Department of Marathi, RCU University, and students from business world. It is a great confluence and a great congregation to attain freedom to his own country and his people. Hence, knowing values, knowing ethics, knowing good things is one thing, but its implementative understanding, a strong conviction to live the values in your own life makes you great, makes us great. That is what Gurudev Dr. Ranade has taught to us. Gurudev Ranade used to tell one thing. He was a great teacher in Allahabad University, that is Prayagraj University in Uttar Pradesh, where Kumbh Mela has held. He introduced meditative reading. What is that? Meditative reading. That is what even D.G. Kulkarni sir also said, and sir, our Dr. Umesh sir also spoke about that. Meditative reading means even if you are sitting in a bazaar and reading, you could able to concentrate. That much should be the focus of our mind on reading and understanding the things. And if you are meditative reading, what Gurudev has proposed, lived, and always demonstrated to his students was a great thing to be carried out throughout students' life. Hence, on behalf of Academy of Comparative Philosophy and Religion, I wish you all the best to you all, and I pray God that you will bring great happiness to your parents. I pray that you will bring great happiness to your parents, and you will try to live up to the expectations of I am not telling God, up to the expectations of your parents. With this particular understanding, I pray once again we all try to live a very beautiful life which could spread beautiful fragrance around us. Jai Shri Gurudev.
Usually vote of thanks is considered as a boring thing, but it is very important. You know what a great American writer has said, William Arthur Ward. He says, feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. So I am here to thank all of you. It's my honor and privilege to deliver this vote of thanks on behalf of the Academy of Comparative Philosophy and Religion at the close of this insightful and thought-provoking student conference. First and foremost, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed guest, Shri Sharad Pai, District Governor, Rotary District 3170, for inaugurating the conference and sharing his views. Then we had a wonderful meditation session from Shri Jivan Khatau sir. I hope all of you continue to do it in your future also. I also thank Dr. D.G. Kulkarni for expressing his views on philosophy of happiness then and now. He gave us much to reflect upon. He has helped us to understand that happiness is not merely a fleeting emotion, but it is a state deeply rooted in philosophical traditions. Dr. Umesh Bushi sir, you are a wonderful speaker, and thank you so much for narrating the importance of sharing and giving back to the society. Exactly how Gurudev Dr. Ranade thought of sharing his views with others, and hence he founded this wonderful academy, which is 100 years old today. Thank you, Jirli sir, for giving the valedictory address. A sincere thank you to all the trustees of our academy and the staff. Your support enables us to explore topics that go beyond the classroom. And thank you to all the student participants of KLX INER, KLE's MBA College and KLE's Ayurvedic College. You kept your minds open and your engagement brought life to this wonderful conference. Our thanks also goes to, it's a very warm thanks to all those who attended and contributed to the spirit of inquiry and dialogue that made this conference a success. Let us carry forward the insights gained today and strive to cultivate happiness, health and wisdom in both thought and action. Thank you all of you, and have a wonderful day.